All right, guys, welcome in, welcome in. It is another class, Top Badge Talks with Uma, Top Badge Uma B here on the Meetme app. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I love doing this class every Tuesday night because it's a great way to get people who haven't streamed before or brand new live streamers to kind of take a second look at live streaming and not give up on it or just give it a chance. Because at the end of the day, it's so fun to live stream and to meet people and network and build communities. And for those of you that are outgoing and social, but have been feeling limited in getting out and being around other people because of the pandemic that had passed, and because more people are just choosing to stay home and be online, this is a great way to satisfy your social urges as well as, have a little side income as well. Because if you do streaming well, people will appreciate it and love it, and they will want to gift you, which we talked about in part one, part two of how gifting can become a lucrative side income for you as well. So the way we do this show is I have some topics that I'm going to go over with you guys. If you have questions if you're watching live and you have questions, please feel free to ask me your questions. And then if you don't have questions, you could just feel free to listen in and get all the free information for sure. As always, I ask if you're brand new to my stream, please hit my name, hit that follow, hit that fave button. And whenever I stream, you'll get an invitation to come hang out with me. And if you have it, please feel free to send me some gifts. Right now, the daily challenge today is to receive 10 wheels from 10 people. So far, I've had 3 people send me wheels. So the next 7 people that can send me wheels would be awesome in helping me with my challenge today. Hi, Adesui. What's up? Welcome in. Hi, Felix. Welcome to my class. So Top Badge Talks with Uma, this is part 3 of the basics of live streaming. For those of you that are in the stream right now, thank you. For those of you that are in the stream right now, can I ask you, are you a viewer, supporter, gifter, or are you a streamer? And if you're a streamer, how long have you been streaming for? Thank you, Beauty. Appreciate that. Great. Now I just need 6 more people to help me with the challenge today. Yeah, what's the level of streaming everybody is in here? Do we have I don't stream, I just view, I just gift, I just support, or I am a streamer and I'm pretty new to it, or I am a streamer, I've been doing it for a while and haven't really seen results. Where are you guys at in your streaming journey? And listen, don't feel bad in any kind of way because you're like, oh, I don't want to tell people I've been on here for 3 years and I haven't really made much from it. That's okay. That's the point of having these classes, because at the end of the day, we're here to learn and we're here to grow, and you can't learn and grow without having some failures along the way. So if you've been streaming and not really getting your results, don't worry about it. All right. Just keep at it, be consistent, and things can turn around. All of the above, 2-week streamer. We love to see it, Mrs. Lost Box, aka Wilma. You guys will hear me call her by her name, Wilma. I love it. I love how you're doing. I've been watching your journey and your progress, and I think you're doing really well as you're progressing on this app. Thank you. Stephen Leo has been banned, and Adiasui, we're gonna have to ban you as well. So somebody kick him out. And that's the thing, you're gonna have trolls, guys, no matter what you do. You might come on here and want to have like a professional show and just have just bring amazing content, but you're gonna have some people on streams that have their own agenda. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Wild. Welcome in. You guys, please favorite Wild West. He is another amazing streamer on here, and I'm sure he has lots of tips for you guys about being on streams. Thank you, Wild. Appreciate you. We're gonna go ahead and so let's jump into the topics about what it is, the basics of live streaming, part 3. Let me change my music to chill out radio because, like to have a little background music. All right. The first thing I want to talk about is bouncers. Okay. Thank you, Jarvis. I appreciate at least somebody listening to me in here. I don't know how many people are in here, but thank you for being here and listening. Now, that's actually a good point for streaming. Thank you, Wilma, for showing me that you're still here. So I'm talking to Jarvis and Wilma. And here's the thing. This is the thing about live streaming. You got to come on here. You might have all the content in the world and you're just like, I want to do this show. I have a beginning, I have a middle, I have an end. I know what I'm going to do. And then there's like 28 people in here, but really only like 2 people listening. still do your show. You know what I'm saying? Like if you love live streaming and you love entertaining people or bringing content or sharing information, do it for that reason. Don't do it for the diamonds. The diamonds will come, promise you. I have been here for 3 years and I've made over 23 million diamonds on this app. And I did it by just consistently showing up and sharing from my heart and sharing my space and sharing my wisdom and my knowledge and my experience. And it always pays off. So don't worry about how many people are in the room or how many people are responding. Once you go live, you do your show and have a good time while you're doing it. So let's get into the 6 points for part 3, the basics of live streaming. And if you have questions, please hold them towards the end and then I can take all your questions. Okay. Hi guys, welcome in. All right. The first thing I want to talk about is bouncers. If you are a viewer or a streamer, you might notice in streams that people have bouncers. Now on Meetme, we have the bouncers that are in red. Like you see Mrs. Lost Fox, her name is in red. That indicates that she's a bouncer, right? And if you're on Plenty of Fish, you would see they won't have a different color, but their name would be manager. And on TikTok, I think, is it manager too on TikTok? I can't remember, but on TikTok, it's another name. I think it's called manager or moderator on TikTok. But the idea is that these people, bouncers, managers, moderators, are there to help the stream. So the key important part about choosing your bouncers is you want your bouncers to have certain qualities and you want to assign certain duties to your bouncers. Now, every stream you go to, everybody has a different way of getting their bouncers. There's some streams you go to where somebody might say, send a dragon, fly a jet. Those are expensive gifts on here, and you can be a bouncer in my stream. Do I do that? Actually, yes, I do, because a dragon gift is such an expensive gift on here. And if anybody rolls me a dragon, that's how we say, if they roll me a dragon gift, I would give them a bouncer status for a month. So for instance, it's Tuesday, April 30th at the time of me streaming this. If somebody came in here today and rolled me a dragon, I would give them bouncer status for the whole month of May. Why is a bouncer status important? It means that that person cannot be removed from the stream. And we know how streams get. It can get a little rowdy. It can get a little controversial. People can get in their feelings and feel some type of way. But it's like a guaranteed immunity for the month. You know what I'm saying? So I like to reward people who send me a dragon bouncer status for the month, which means that people in the stream, and myself included, cannot kick that person. Now, of course, if they're getting, pretty much offensive or just downright mean, I will take their bouncer status and they won't get to, have the rest of the month. So you have to put rules around things like that. The duties of the bouncers, it depends upon what streams you go to, but you want to have a list of duties for your bouncers to do. For me, my duties are simple. One, if anybody gets disrespectful in the comments, either to myself, to my guests, to other viewers, you got to kick them out. Give them a warning first. Let them know, listen, we don't tolerate that kind of behavior in here. We don't tolerate that kind of talk in here. And if they apologize, they apologize. But if they don't apologize or they keep going strong, we remove them from the stream. Now, the only time we remove people from the stream when without giving a warning is during a featured stream time. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later on in part 4, what featured streams are. But featured streams are a little bit more different than just the regular streams we do. And they have a little bit more importance because of how they are created and what they represent. So in those streams, I tell my bouncers, if anybody, the first sentence they say that is disrespectful, mean, disruptive, remove them from the stream because we have to keep the show going. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is you want to figure out how many bouncers you want to have. Don't make everybody red. I've been to some streams where it doesn't matter if 10 people came in, that person made all 10 people a bouncer. Why would you do that? Right? You don't want to do that because especially if it's a stranger. We just had Douglas. Thank you for the martini. Douglas just came in. If I made him a bouncer, but I don't know him, I don't know what he's about. It could be, I'm not saying this about you, Douglas, I'm just giving an example, but it could be Douglas has a drinking problem, and then when he, had one too many martinis, you know, he could get really angry and vile and violent, or even, you know, and then now they're my bouncer. Remember, your bouncers represent your stream, they represent your brand. So you want to choose people that kind of are in alignment with what you are here and what you're doing. I tend to make my Lotus Lounge family members my bouncers because I hand selected them. I chose them to be part of my family. My family is not open to everybody. You know, you have to be a person that is following our mission statement. And our mission statement is we are here to provide peace, love, light, and positive vibes to everyone online and offline communities. So if you're in alignment with that and that resonates with you, then yeah, you could join my family. And then yes, you can be my bouncer. So I choose people for my bouncers based on, like, you're part of my Lotus Lounge family. If you are one of my top 3 gifters of the week, this is a special privilege I give to you. So if you click on, I'm going to do this for really for the recording, but for those of you that are watching live, how you can find out who my top 3 gifters are is you can click on the my diamond count, and you can see how much diamonds I've made for the week. And when you click on that, you will see my top 3 bosses of the week. My top 3 bosses of the week are Wild West, Mrs. Lost Fox, and Queen Savage. So when Wild West comes in, that's why he has the red. He's not part of my family, but he's my top gifter of the week. Hi, Thick. And Savage, Humble Savage, when she comes in, she's also going to have a bouncer status for the week because she's my top gifter of the week. So play around with it, guys, about what you want for your qualities of your bouncers and the duties of your bouncers. But, you know, if you want to copy mine, you can copy mine. Or if you want to create your own, create your own. Hi, Thick. We're doing Top Badge Talks with Uma. I'm going over the basics of live streaming. And I just finished talking about qualities and duties of bouncers. Does anybody have any questions about that, about bouncers? Or do you know, if you have any issues, how you handle it? I know that it's an ego thing here on the app. You know, some people, I've lost a friend oh, because I gave her a bouncer status and I removed her bouncer status because I have a habit of removing everybody's bouncer status from time to time because it gives me a chance to see who's coming to my stream and how often. So let's say Thick is part of my family and she's had her bouncer status, and then I remove it, say on a Monday, and then Thick comes into my stream on a Friday. You know, I will give her her bouncer status, but then it'll make me aware that you know, Thick is not coming to my stream as much as she used to be coming, or in my eyes, how much she should be coming as a family member to support. And it'll just make me aware, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing with streams, guys, is that it's a very transient business. And you could have people who were like your ride or die in the beginning, and then they slowly start to peter out. Now, I'm not saying that you have to, Mert, thank you. I'm not saying that you have to change the way you approach people. You know what I'm saying? Like if they stop coming to your stream or whatever. But I don't change the way I approach people. I still approach people with love and peace, love, and light. But it will let me know who to support less of and who to support more of. You know, so if I see somebody coming to my stream every day and they're in my family and they're a bouncer in my family and they're continuously supporting me and gifting me, I'm going to go to their stream more. I'm going to give them more opportunities in my stream to be seen. You know, I might ask them to guest host with me or be a guest in one of my shows, or I might recommend them for shows with other stream hosts, you know, to get more visibility and popularity. Because that's the thing, that's the beauty about being with a top badge, is that we have a lot of clout on the app, and then we can get you into doors that may have previously been closed to you. We can open those doors for you. And that's kind of like the exchange you do with the head of a family. You want to be in a stream family where the CEO, the admin, they're supporting you and your goals as much as you're supporting them with their goals. All right. So do we have any questions about bouncers? All right, if we don't, I'm going to move on to my next point. Put a 1 in the comments if you're ready to hear my next point for the basics of live streaming. Thank you, Wilma. All right. Do you know your all-time streamer rank? Do you guys know your all-time streamer rank? How do you find out your all-time streamer rank? Is you have to go to all-time streamers and find out that rank. So for instance, I'm going to show you guys how to do that. I'm going to, for those of you that are watching the recording, I'm going to keep the screen recording going, and I'm going to show you, okay? But basically you would X out of this live, you would go to all the leaderboard, all-time leaderboard, and then you would look to see your name and see what your rank is. So that's, I want to see everybody right now go to the all-time streamer ranking, right? Let's do that together. Hi, Tawny. So, Tawny, do you know your rank? So, my all-time rank is 916. What's everybody's all-time rank in here? And that's okay. That is okay. Okay. That is okay. You're starting out, but now you know what you got to work towards. Okay. That's okay. Just let me know what yours is. Night out. Thank you. So, Wilma, you are in the 178,000 rank, right? So, we're going to set the goal for you that by the end of this year, you would be in the top 1,000 rank, right? Is it 1,000 or the top 100,000? Does that make sense? Top 100,000. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to try to move you 78,000 spaces. Yeah. Okay. So Thick, you're going to go to, when you come out of this live on the top, they have like nearby trending for you. Okay. That's good. 3,300. Okay. So if Tawny, if I was working with you, I would set you the goal to be in the top because you can move pretty fast on here. I would probably set you the goal to be in the top like 1,000 rank by the end of this year. Okay, so scroll all the way over Thick where it says leaderboards. And when you click leaderboards, you're going to see live now, top this week, top today, and then top all time. So you want to check that. And then when you scroll down, you're going to see your number pop up. That's the number we want to see. Okay. We're going to give Thick some time to tell us. The reason why you want to know your all-time rank is because you want to set yourself goals in streaming if you really truly want to move ahead. My goal is to be in the top 5 all-time streamers on this app. Top 5. Now, if you were to scroll to see the top 5, you would have to look at their diamond count to have an idea of how much I need to get up there, right? And that's why I said support on here is so important. Yeah. So now that you know your rank, Tawny, what's your goal? Of just for yourself, your personal goal of what you want to be on here. And Wilma, what's your goal to be on here? Now, you definitely want to be in the top 500. 51,000. Okay, go ahead, Beauty. Beauty is in the top 100,000. 20,000. 20,000. Okay. So this is really good, guys. This is really good. Now tell me, what is going to be your goal for the end of the year? For those of you that are streaming and you're kind of like, I want to take this seriously. I want to kind of make some movement for myself on here. What goals do you set for yourself? Thick, I would try to cut that number in half. I would love to see by the end of the year, you're in the top 10,000 on the app. Beauty, I would love to see you in the top 30,000 of the app. Like if you could come down 20,000 spots, you know what I'm saying? The unfortunate part is, they only count on the app the top 500. So you can't see how far away you are, like from the next person. Like beauty, you could be 51,588, and those 588 people in front of you could literally be separated from you by 10 diamonds. You know what I'm saying? But we wouldn't know until you're in the top 500. I need to stream more. Yeah, definitely. You guys, if you missed my part 1 and part 2 of the basics of live streaming, please go to my YouTube or hit me up on the DMs and I can send you the link. So you can look at it about, you know, the basics of how to get started with live streaming, because the biggest thing I tell you guys is to stream consistently. This, like, at least a minimum of an hour a day, the same time every day. That way, you know, people will start to get used to your schedule. Like, I just had somebody come in here and say, Uma, what is your streaming schedule on here? I notice you come on at the same time every day. What is it? I want to put it in my calendar. And I already can tell her Monday through Friday, right? 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is my conversation stream for those of you that like topics. That's where we talk and discuss things. And then Monday through Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I do a different show every night. How do we climb up again just by streaming? Because it's the gifting. That number is based off of gifting. So that's why you want to set yourself goals on getting people to gift you. Like, if you guys notice, every time I stream, I have a minimum of a 20,000 goal meter. If I don't hit that 20,000, when 9 o'clock comes, I'm going to leave, you know, because I didn't hit my goal, and I'm not going to stay on extra, because now the ROI, the return on the investment, is not worth it for me. But sometimes I'll set that goal, 20,000, we'll hit it. And then I'll set another goal and we'll hit it again. And then I'll say, you know what, I'm going to stay until 10:30. I might stay until 11. There's been times I've started at, 8 p.m. and I've stayed on here till 2 a.m. because people just kept hitting the goals. And I just said, I'm going to reward you by staying on, and I'm just going to keep staying on, and we just keep hitting goals. Let's see. But don't need content or just sit there. Do I need, I'm horrible at asking for gifts. Yeah, so this is what I do. Every now and then, if it's been quiet, because I like my streams when I come in and there's a consistent rolling of gifts. So typically the ideal situation is when people come in, the minute they see you, they're going to drop the gifts for you. Think about like when you go to somebody's house, right? When you walk in the front door, you bring a bottle of wine or flowers, maybe a candle for the house. You bring a gift of some sort to say, hi, I'm here. I'm ready to relax with you and hang out with you for a good time. So when people come in, initially they should send their gifts, and then that way we're good. As new people come in, hi, Coachella. As new people come in, they will bring their gifts. And every gift is important. I don't care if you send me a wheel, a dragon, or a rose. But the idea is like, you want to thank the streamer for their time and say, hey, I'm coming into your house. Here's a gift. Let me hang with you for a minute, and then I'm going to move on. Do I need content, or do I just sit there and have random conversations? I have a hard time doing that. So I do a bit of both. That's what makes me a great streamer on here, is that I have the content and I also have the conversation skills, So my 3 to 4 p.m. stream is for conversation. I come with a couple of topics. Real karaoke, thank you. And I'm doing well, Coachella. I'm teaching a class on the basics of live streaming. Feel free to hang out if you want to. So I like to have my conversation streams from 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern, because I find that not a lot of people are on the app at that time. And it's a great time to pick up people who are just kind of like, they're leaving work, or they're winding down at work, or they're commuting, and they just want to have some sort of mental stimulation because the day's like ending and they're feeling kind of exhausted. And my conversations tend to pick them up and gives them the energy to continue into the night. So I've strategically thought about why I want it that way. Thank you, Real. Then I have my shows Monday through Friday. So I would say a bit of both, Thick. A bit of both is what you want to do. Have streams where you can just sit and talk with people and be available to them, and then have streams where you have shows. This is the shows I can tell you guys right off the bat that I do. Remember, all my shows are from 8 to 9, and then from 9 to 10, it's just chat time or conversation time. And usually the conversation is centered around whatever we did from 8 to 9 p.m. But do you guys see the organization, right? You got to be organized about it. So Monday nights, I have Mindset Monday, where I bring thoughtful, reflective questions for us to journal and talk about and, just kind of percolate on. Tuesday is Top Badge Talks with Uma. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for the spotlights. And the Top Badge Talks with Uma is to answer any streaming questions you guys have, and then to also talk about the basics of live streaming. Wednesday nights is with my beautiful man, my partner, Rose. We do the Rumor Mill, where we talk about current events, sports, politics, whatever is, the news of the week. We talk about it there. Thursday nights, 8 p.m. is the Great Debate, and I usually co-host that with Afro Dijak if he's not working. And that's where we just have people debate different topics that I would bring, controversial topics that I would bring to talk about. And then Friday nights we have like a different theme. Like this Friday night we have ladies night of the Lotus Lounge, where it's myself and some ladies from the Lotus Lounge, where we're going to get in our pajamas and I'm going to create a cocktail for the night, and we're going to play games and we're going to talk about things and just have a good like girls night, and you guys are definitely welcome to join me. So it's great to have content, because then people feel, not only does it satisfy people, right? Because they're like, okay, I'm coming to a stream and it's not drama and they actually have something going on in here. I like the vibe. I like the music. I like the energy, right? It gives them something to look forward to. But a lot of people want to gift. Like people love gifting, right? I'm a gifter. Are you guys a gifter? Thank you, Adam. Appreciate that. Are you guys gifters? I love to gift people. And I know for myself, I want to gift somewhere where I feel it's going to be well received or well worth it. You know what I mean? I have no problem dropping $100 on this app to spend in a couple days if I know it's going to good causes, if it's going to good people. Because at the end of the day, this is my entertainment. I don't go to the bar anymore. I don't go to the club anymore. So when I come to people's streams, the way I think about it is, you and I could have been having a conversation at a restaurant. I would have paid $60 at this restaurant for food and drink and to hang out with you at this restaurant. So I might as well drop this $60 here. Like that's the way I think about it. And I don't know if everybody thinks about it that way, but that's the way I think about gifting people, is like we're hanging out, we're at a pub, we're at a cafe, we're at a bar, and we're chatting and we're having a great time and you're entertaining me, and I'm going to gift you to thank you for that. Okay? All right. Andy, thank you for that fave. Appreciate you. So that is the all-time streamer rank. So what you want to do with the all-time streamer rank is you want to check that weekly. Like I said, I'm 916. By Sunday, I'm going to check it again. Or next Monday, I might check it again and see like what my rank is. And it just every week, you want to keep checking it to see how you move up. And then you can kind of start to chart your progress. Okay, I had a great week. And then you also want to know how much you made for the week. So if you're kind of like, okay, I made 20,000 diamonds this week and I moved up 10 spots. Okay, I'm going to try to make 40,000 diamonds this week and see if I move up 20 spots. You can play with it. You know what I'm saying? So get creative and use that all-time streamer rank to let you know how you're doing on streams. All right. Here is a tip that I recommend for those of you that are streaming that you're kind of like not getting the gifts. Adam says, makes sense to brighten up someone else's day if they feel discouraged. Very helpful info. Thank you. Thank you, Adam. Hi, Jackie. Welcome in. This is Top Badge Talks Tuesday with Uma. I'm teaching the basics of live streaming. Hi, Brother Gaia. What's up? Welcome in. Okay, so my next thing to talk about for Top Badge Talks. Hi. My next thing to talk about is set high goals on Thursday. Why would I tell you guys to set high streaming goals on Thursday? Anybody has a clue? Anybody has an idea why? Let me see you guys put your thinking caps on. And welcome in, guys. While everybody's thinking to write me an answer, don't forget today is a wheels challenge. I need just 7 more people to send me a wheel for me to complete this challenge. Thank you for your help. People get paid, the contest. It is New Gift Thursday. Wilma got it correct. Wilma, please jump in the box. Let me give you your prize for getting that correct. Yes, it is New Gift Thursday. So what that means is on this app in particular, Meetme, they roll out new gifts on Thursday. It is such a cultural thing on here on Meetme, okay? Because we look forward to the new gifts. We can't wait to see what the new gifts are. And Here's another thing too with streaming. Yes, we as streamers love the gifts and we love people sending us the gifts because it helps us, it pays us, it helps us trend, it helps us move up on the leaderboards. But you know why we also love the gifts? Because it provides a show for our viewers. There's viewers who just sit here and they get to watch and see all these gifts fly across the screen, and it's something entertaining. Okay. Kane, please. I'm teaching a class. Welcome in my resident troll, Kane. So New Gift Thursday is a great day on the app because the app rolls out the new gifts. There's a lot of people who love to gift, right? Remember, I told you 5 love languages, giving gifts, receiving gifts is one of my primary love languages. So I can't wait to see what the new gifts are and to go around the app and just give people gifts to see what they look like. So if you only had to stream one day, I would tell you stream on Thursdays, because Thursdays is New Gift Thursday, and try to stream early because people are going to want to see like, what is this gift? And I can't wait to be in somebody's stream to see it come across there. Let me just go ahead and send it to Uma. She's on at 9 o'clock in the morning. Let me go ahead and send it to her so I could see what this gift is. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I think New Gift Thursday comes out at 2 o'clock. Kane, am I correct? I can't remember. I think it comes out like around 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So I stream, my regular 3 p.m. stream on Thursdays, and then I stream my Great Debate stream at 8 p.m. And that's where, people get to come and gift me with New Gift Thursdays. I told you guys how to set the bar. You see my my gold meter right there. It says 20,000. I am 5.8 thousand away from hitting my goal, my first goal for the night. So that bar right there, set it higher on New Gift Thursday, so I always set my meter at 20,000. So on Thursdays, I might set it at 30,000 or 40,000, depending on what the new gifts are. I'm going to have to play the one song after I went through today. I got you. Let me just finish this class and then I can play all the songs you want for a jet. And I'm just kidding. Sorry, guys. That's my jet daddy. We call Kane the jet daddy in here. He is notorious for sending jets and sending flights. What starts? Oh, yeah, about the New Gift Thursday. I think it's 2 p.m. is when the new gifts roll out. Okay, so set high goals on New Gift Thursdays. And my next point for this class, Top Badge Talks, is the importance of crafting a good stream name, stream title. Now, how many of you are streamers in here and you haven't really given a lot of thought to your stream title? You just kind of put what you're feeling. Hey guys, not feeling the greatest today. Come on by, let's hang. Hey guys, I'm feeling blah, let's chill, right? Hey guys, I'm cooking, come watch me cook, right? You can't craft a title with your thoughts in mind. You have to craft your title to your stream, keeping in mind the viewer that's coming in. Remember, you have like literally about, I think it's like 1.8 seconds that people come into your stream and look around and decide whether they want to stay or whether they want to leave. One, there's several reasons you can get people to stay. One, you're on the screen. We have to say that. Hey, Slim. 2, you greet the people that are coming in. I tend to, if I see their names, I greet people that are coming in. 3, the stream title. It has to pique their interest. So some great examples of stream titles is putting a question in your stream title, something to engage them. That's what I do at my 3 p.m. stream when I start with the questions. Is gay marriage better than same-sex marriage? Right? Do you think which was worse? Which is worse? Apple phones or iPhones or Droid phones? I really do. Because I have this like fun little game I play in my stream. Whoever takes the stream goal. So I have a 20,000 goal meter up, and whoever takes that goal, they can give me a wild, wacky name while I'm in the stream. And I hate it when Kane takes it because he gives me the worst names, but I have to, play the game and I have to wear the name at least until I end the stream. So yeah, somebody else take this goal. Okay. Don't let Kane get in there. Yeah. Just don't let him do it because you'll see. Actually, you guys might want him to do it so you could see what I'm talking about. But with crafting your stream title, like just put some thought into it. So for instance, my stream title, if I scroll all the way up, my stream title is Top Badge Talks Tuesday. Somebody new coming in here might be like, oh, what is this? And then my next thing is, what are your questions about streaming? Now, somebody new or even old might say, you know what, I do have some questions I want to ask. And it says open box party. So people can request the box and come and join this conversation. And a lot of people like that, people who, especially who like to talk. 20K goal, let's go spin wheels. So it tells you again, like what I'm looking for in the stream based off of what I'm giving and what I'm hoping to receive back. And then I always end it, IG, TikTok, B, you know, how to find me on TikTok and how to find me on Instagram. And I always do that because there's questions people have from the stream that they might be shy to ask in the stream, and they can send it during the stream to me on Instagram. And I have my other phone that is going, that I can go to Instagram and check the question. And sometimes people might write me and say, could you answer this question in stream, but don't say it's me, you know, can you answer it anonymously? And I said, sure, you know. So it's also a great way for people to contribute to your stream that may be a little bit more introverted than, you know, than the regular introvert. And they just really don't want, they want to participate, but in a quiet way. There's also that as well. Okay. So it's very important that you craft your stream titles. All right. I have one more point to make that I'm probably going to verse Lizzie to make. We can talk about this. And then I'm going to give you your homework for the week. Okay. And if you guys have questions, please feel free. Actually, let me see. I think some people. Okay, so we did have a question come in. How do I structure a live beforehand? That is a great question to ask because you, yeah, yay, homework. But you have to structure a little bit and then you have to leave the rest to chance. Okay, so this is the way you do it. You have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Hi, King Solomon. All right, a beginning, a middle, and an end. So let's say I'm doing, okay, let's say tonight's show, Top Badge Talks with Uma, right? This is my structure. This is my format. I'm going to, the first 15 minutes, I'm going to just have music playing, welcome people in, collect my gifts. Because people, like I said, when they come to a stream, they tend to send you gifts in the beginning of the stream, kind of like coming to your house with a bottle of champagne or roses or whatever, right? So the first 15 minutes is just kind of like a warm up period, let the room build. I might verse some of my friends. I might chat with my friends, just kind of hang out. And then the next 30 minutes is my actual talk, which is what I'm doing now, right? And then, so that's 45 minutes. And then my last 15 minutes, I would take Q&A, or I would verse Lizzie, because Lizzie's also Top Badge. Lizzie is also a part of my Top Badge Talks, and we can discuss like the last topic, which is what I'm about to do right now. We're about to verse her and talk about my last topic before I give the homework. And then I always end with the homework. Okay. So that's the way you do it, is you structure, you have an idea of how you want it to flow, a beginning, a middle, and an end. And then you leave the rest to chance, to luck, to people participation. Now, that's the scary part. You know, a lot of people just want to structure this from beginning to end, but you have to allow a space for people to comment, to some trolls to disrupt your live, right? Like today, I started a little bit late because I was recording videos for TikTok and YouTube. So I ran over and I started a little bit late. So that's why it's now 9:11 and we were supposed to be done with this. But it's okay, you know, like things happen. This is not like a professional show. This is a stream, and you're learning. You know, as you get really good at it, it's just going to flow to you and you're not going to have to think about it so much. So for the person who asked this question, just have a beginning, a middle, and the end, and then let's see what happens. And then also only structure shows for an hour. Like if you notice, I'm on every Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern. That's 2 hours. But I don't do a show for 2 hours. I do a show for the first hour. And then the last hour is for gifting, is for challenges, is for chats with friends, playing music, or talking about what we talked about with the show. All right. So my last topic, I'm going to go to Lizzie for this last topic. Hi guys, welcome in. Thank you for joining me for Top Badge Talks Tuesday. And if you have any questions, the floor is open now for you guys to ask your questions. Top Badge Lizzie in the house. Hola.
Hi, hola. Hi, everybody. How we doing?
We're doing good. We're coming down to the end of Top Badge Talks, and I have one more topic to talk about. So I said I'll come to you so we could talk about the last topic together. But before I do, go ahead and hit record. All right, guys, we are now down to our final topic for the basics of live streaming, part 3. Our last topic is the importance of timeouts. Lizzie, we have been streaming for an awfully long time. In how long have you been streaming, and how many timeouts do you think you've taken in your streaming time?
Total like about 3 years. Timeouts. I can't even count it. Some are long, some are short, but they're never longer than probably like 4 days. Hi,
4 days.
Apple.
I've taken
Yeah.
like a week off, you know?
Well, I'm lying. Yeah, I did take a week off, but I might pop in one day, like
Yeah.
one day out the week. But mostly I'm gone the whole week.
Yeah, yeah. But timeouts are important. Wouldn't you say that you need to have that timeout for like just your mental health, your emotional, your spiritual reset, right?
Absolutely. Yes, I would.
Yeah, because the thing is, guys, like you guys, a lot of viewers especially, they have no idea how draining streaming can be. And I'm realizing it more and more now because the more I train the new streamers that are coming up, like you guys saw King. King is now a Millie Diamond streamer, and he talks all the time about, wow, this was a lot of work. I'm tired all the time. I'm sleeping all the time. I have no energy
Hmm.
to do anything else. You're not just sitting here, right? It takes a lot of energy to do this. Why do you think it takes so
Mental
much?
mental capacity. Remember, where the whole love of streaming for me branches out in the fact that I meet so many different people. I don't know if you guys hear me. I can repeat that. So I love streaming for meeting so many different people. However, I'm meeting people from different time zones, different backgrounds. It does take a mental capacity of understanding these people and where they come from. So on top
And
of
you have to
whatever
have
I.
Yeah, and you have to remember everybody's story, right? Like
Hmm.
like
Hmm.
that's a big thing is okay, I met you, you're from Las Vegas. You're from not from Las Vegas, you're from Nevada. Like I have two people in my
Hmm.
stream that are from Nevada, but not the same city, the same town. And you have to remember who's from where, and you have to remember everybody's stories because
And
people
you
will
don't
get
want to
offended.
insult nobody. Yeah, people feel insulted. Like, I saw you yesterday. Why don't you remember? Please understand, it's not that we don't remember you, it's that we're meeting people every single day. So unless you did something like kept on speaking to us and we got more into depth, or you gifted really big, we love, we love the gifted. You gift me a dragon. How could I forget somebody that sent me a
Never,
dragon? You don't
never
forget no one that sent you a dragon.
that
So
part.
we're just meeting people. So we don't remember is not personal, trust me. It's just a lot of mental that goes into it.
Yeah. When would you say people, because it's not scripted. Like I don't have I mean, there's scripted and non-scripted, right, guys? Thank you, Aphrodisiac. There's scripted and non-scripted. Like for me, I tend to not stream on Sundays. Now, I will stream if I did not meet my goal, right? Because we as top badges, we have to meet a goal every week. So if I don't
Right.
meet my goal, I'm gonna stream on a Sunday. Is there a day that you absolutely are like, I don't stream?
No, I'll touch anything. It all
Yeah.
depends on my life in general. So, but I don't like
Mhm.
Sundays. Sundays is a chill day, but I don't mind. If it's a boring Sunday, I'll come on.
Yeah, you'll
It all
come on and stream.
depends. That's what
So
I'm
the
saying. That's the beauty about being live. Like, you can choose whenever you want to be on live at the end of the day. So that's the beauty.
and that's it, like that you can have scripted days off or non-scripted. So the scripted days off, like for
Hmm.
me, Lizzie's like, my scripted day off is when I'm busy, I'm not coming on. But for me, my scripted day off is a Sunday. I'm not going to stream unless I have to, and then I'll stream. Unscripted days off are when you are just not mentally emotionally there. Like me and Lizzie always say this: if you are not feeling to press that go live button, do not press that go live button. I don't care if it's part of your schedule. I don't care if you show up here every day at 7 p.m. If you're not feeling to do it, you respect that, you honor yourself.
Don't feel forced. There's been times though that I wasn't in the mood to go live, but I went live, and actually the live community really helped me out. You know, they made me feel better that day.
Yeah. Yeah, and
So
that's true because you can. But if you come on and it's just not giving, nobody's gifting you, nobody's talking, nobody's coming to your stream, give it like 15 minutes. And if you're just your mood doesn't pick up in that 15 minutes, then allow yourself to come off and be
I
like,
like that part. Yeah, give yourself, if you do that, you see you like it's a little later, you still a little like snaggy. Just get off. You're not gonna be of service to anyone. You're gonna yeah, don't do it. It's okay. It's okay. We'll see you tomorrow when you feel better.
that part. And don't let people guilt you because, like I said, people have my IG. They know how to touch base with me on IG. If they
That
don't
part,
see me
yeah.
for the day, they'll be like, Uma, are you okay? Are you coming on streams? When are you coming on? I miss you. When are you coming on? Thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for, the care and concern. But today is not a good day. I'm not going to be streaming today. Just keep it
Hmm.
simple. You don't have to share your personal business. You don't have to tell people why you're not coming on. But just acknowledge them. Thank you
Hmm.
for caring. Thank you for your concern. But I'm not streaming today. I'll be back tomorrow.
No,
You
that
know.
was perfect wording. Perfect wording. Good, Uma. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm alive. Just tell them I'm alive. Just not right now. Okay.
All is well. All right, guys, this brings us to the end of part 3 of the basics of live streaming. Your homework today for this week is to visit 5 new streamers daily. So remember, let's recap the
Mhm.
homework. Um, the first week you had no homework.
I
Your
think the
first week
next
you
one
had
was
no
do battles. No,
No, that was last week. Last week was
that's
to
week will
do
work.
five
Hmm.
five random battles daily to increase your conversation skills, increase your population, your followers, and
Who
whatnot.
did their homework? And would anyone in the class like to show the results? Who did their homework?
Oh, that's a good
Anything?
question. Wilma, did you do the
Did you do
homework?
your homework? How was it?
Oh, that is a good question. Wilma and Adam, did you do the homework? I know they did the homework. What was your experience with the homework? So the reason why you want to visit 5 new streamers a day. Now, this is on top of the people that you regularly visit, right? Is one, again, you want to create conversation with people on the app. You want to get people to know you in an organic way, right? You want to also fave
Hi,
new people.
Puppy.
That way you can fave new people so they can fave you back, or you guys can actually develop a organic connection. And then you also want to pick up new gifters, new followers. If you're in, I did this relentlessly the first year of my streaming. I go to 5 new streams every day, and I would just jump in the box and talk to the question. I would talk in the comments, hey Fluffy, and I would just kind of like have conversations.
Yeah.
I wasn't gifting a lot. Like, of course you want to gift. If you're visiting 5 new streams a day, gift something, even if it's a rose, gift something when you walk into somebody's stream, show appreciation. And then you'll be surprised at how many people follow you back and then come back to your stream and want to hang out with you and whatnot, you know?
Mhm. Mhm.
John Franklin, that is not the topic. We were talking top badge talks. If you would like to be removed, let us know. We can help you out with that. Okay. So that is your homework for this week, is to visit 5 new streamers daily. And I would say toss it up. Visit brand new streamers, visit streamers that live nearby to you, and then visit the trending page or for you page
The
streamers.
for
So you can,
you. I would say for
yeah,
you.
yeah,
For
you
you
can
is
pick one
usually like
per
a
week.
mix of your streamers and where they're at.
We did 2 a day. It was okay for some. Talking when they noticed we were new. They chat not to gift so we wouldn't feel bad losing. Oh, that's so sweet of them, you know? All right, Mrs. Lost Fox, can you please remove John Franklin from the stream? We're not going to give him any more attention. Bye, John. Hope you are well. So that is your homework for this week. We really appreciate you guys watching these Top Badge Talk videos.
Welcome to the
Don't forget,
internet. Don't be
yeah,
shy. We're gonna get people like John. Don't be shy.
that part. Don't forget, guys, I'm here every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, Top Badge Talks with Uma and Lizzie Mars.